I am so honored to be here. That's really all I can say. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay. This is. Yes, speaking of that, Seeds, the open mic here at ʻmänərk House. I perform here a lot along with my friends back there. Just has been such a safe place for me to just express myself freely without judgment. And I'm just so thankful for everything related to this artistic journey. So, this is my set entitled Unruled Monarch. I came up with this name just kind of like out of the blue. And it's a paradox that just symbolizes that I'm free and you can't control me, because a monarch is a head of state, a queen, a king. And being unruled means that you're not under control. And working on this project, I just wanted to free myself from areas of my life that has held me back, or scars that I haven't fully healed yet. So that is what I'm going to be presenting to you guys today. I have 4 poems. And yeah, I would like to give a disclaimer. I am not going to censor myself, because that defeats the whole purpose of this being a very liberating set. I do use profanity. I do speak on serious matters such as self-harm, suicide, sex references, all of that other stuff. So I just hope everyone listens with an open mind and just appreciate that this is art and it's supposed to be free. So, this first piece is very heavy, but I hope I get through it. This piece is called Daisy. It's about my former self. I didn't used to always be this way. I didn't used to be so free and expressive. I went through a lot finding myself, and I really wanted to free myself from that version of myself, because often she holds me back. So yeah. Shout out to Darwin on my music. Bear with us, guys. If I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? If I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? If I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? I was lost in a place that I called home. Just another little girl with dancing dreams, but they all laughed at me. I was seeking love in a boy who was honest enough to admit that it was solely lust and he wanted my body. I was so fragile that I found strength in being broken. I plucked at my every petal and placed them at his feet, only for him to push my face down in the dirt. He liked me dirty. It was when I was prettiest. Daisy. When you covered your ears, it made me not want to listen. And you all being blind made me see that it wouldn't matter if I were alive, but I love you all. More than I love me. I love you all enough to stay alive, but if I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? If I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? If I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? I walked past him trying to find the love that I was talking about. I danced trying to muffle the sounds of mockery. I slid down that bathroom wall, reached in the cabinet, and took everything that I felt out on my wrist. I took off most of it and sent him those pics. I let him strip me down bare without putting a hand on me. Because with his threats, he would scare me into a level of insanity that I couldn't escape. I became imprisoned in my own mind. I contemplated suicide because I had died so many times in my mind. It felt like earth just wasn't my place to stay. Walked to school school that day. The traffic was dangerous and I never cared enough to use the crosswalk. The horns and tires all sounded so chaotic. The voices in my head tempted me. As I thought about all that was going on in my life, I went into a daze. I lost conscious of the world around me. I don't know if something was pushing or pulling, but I followed it. Like a daisy, I followed it because I was too weak-minded to lead. I'm in love. I'm in love. I love you all. I hate myself. It's time. If I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? If I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? If I die in my mind many times, why on earth should I stay? Daisy, 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 darling, I think it's about time that you go because you have overstayed your welcome. You are the reason why I feel so dead inside because you use the new me as your casket, darling. You have already died, so come out of hiding. I wouldn't tell you to grab your things, but you possess nothing worth bringing. Daisy, darling, I love you. Everything I do is for you. How ungrateful of you to make me feel like nothing I do is enough. How selfish of you to take when you have nothing to offer. How sick of you to fool me into thinking that there's something wrong with me. You are simply a piece of me that I need to let die. Wither away, Daisy, darling. As I elevate, I can no longer take you with me. I can no longer take you beating me up. I can no longer take you skewing my luck of being the best me that I can be. I can no longer take you skewing my luck of being the best me that I can be. Daisy, darling, sometimes you take control of me and I just gotta take the wheel, rip it up because you have already died. This willpower to believe in me even when I don't see it clearly. When you are the creator of the lies that I bask in. Daisy, I love you. And if you love me too, you would simply let me be. Thank you. Hard healing from that neglection, and I wrote about that because sometimes, you know, you're dancing your ass off and you're just still not seen. So I'm like, well, you know, I have to channel what I feel some kind of way, and this is what I came up with. I performed this before I graduated at one of our school events. IA, our set, was verses, and mine was me versus my oppressor, and I think I've said enough. Okay. This is Point of Isolation. Buzz cut me and clothed me in all black, if that is what it takes to be looked at with fascination by you. I'm so bonded by your limitations and so worn by your limitless obligations, but I still manage to look at you with fascination because I love you and all that you do and all that you've given me. However, when I learned to be self-sufficient and curated conflict, because you lost the being that you could restrict and constrict, sculpt me into what you depict as perfect. When I fell in love with me, the love that you had for me was so suppressed that it surpassed God. And when I found my own way, I was no longer welcomed in your home. I was no longer greeted with open arms. I was left in harm's way, all because I was never meant to do it your way. You brainwashed me, got me looking at the screen, wishing that one of your dances were me, when in reality, that was never my destiny. I sacrificed so much of myself trying to be what you wanted me to be, but I would never be able to say that you didn't contribute to my being, because you did. And I give you that, because you deserve that. You made a dance about it, so I guess I gotta write about it, because I've been dancing this whole time and you ain't pay me no mind, so I had to do what I had to do to get it out. Because holding it embarrassed me deeper in my hideout of despair. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but your change and wrath ignites me. Laugh at me and call me every name in the book if that is what it takes for me to run out of love, but then I remember who I am. I remember that God gave me this gift that not even you can take away from me. The room reeks with passion when I walk in. I dance from a place within. I don't mean to toot my horn, but I hope my name rings a bell. I ain't a prince nor a king, but soon I'll reign as the queen of this shit. Because this is my point of isolation. There's no need for consultation because I don't want to hear it. Because I'm so sick of it. This is my point of isolation. This is your ego deflation because you can't look at me and call me a counterfeit. This is my point of isolation. I had to bring it back for the one time. It feels like an eternity later, but finally this is my time to shine. Thank you. So, okay, yeah, that was Point of Isolation. Fun fact, Point of Isolation actually started off as this show I was supposed to do. I gathered my friends because I was like a hardcore dancer and I was broke too, so I needed money. So I was like, I'm gonna put on this show and make money. And that didn't work out too well, and you know, everything happens for a reason, and I just brought back that name, and you know, here it is. It's just me now on this journey, and of course I have support, but you know, everything happens for a reason, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Let me see. This next poem, I think this is like my favorite poem that I'm gonna perform, cause you know, I feel like this just would not be an IOB set without a love poem or a breakup poem, you know. But this is just something that's been hurting for a while, you know what I mean? And you know, I push it off like, oh, this doesn't hurt, or you know, I laugh about it. But you know, when reality hits and you're alone and you just really think about it, you realize just how hurt you are. And this person, you know, really changed my life. You meet some people in your life and they're just amazing, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna take that away from this person. And however, you know, just don't fuck with an artist, you know what I mean? Like, don't break my heart, because I'm gonna write about you. I'm gonna perform the poems that I write about you, and the whole world is just gonna know that you're a shitty person. But no, but I mean, really, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how I cope. That is how I heal. That is how I express myself. And yes, this poem is very mean. However, that does not compare to the amount of love poems that I've wrote. So that's that on that. This poem is entitled, You Should Have Knew. So silly.
After all of those times that we fell back in line, it seems come to me.
You know, I used to listen to that song and think about you, and now I listen to that song while dancing with someone new. You should have knew that this would happen to you. You should have knew that with all I had been through, that hurting me would be more damaging to you. But the way you left showed me that you didn't know that. See, you know about them love letters. You know about the bouquets and V-Day, watching me dance with a quarter ballet. And you know about them sweet feelings that I gave you. I ain't gotta come, I just gotta come around to get you turned on. Have you grabbing at my waist, looking at my eyes, wishing that you could get between these thighs, a dog with a bone, and you still beg. How pathetic. You should be honored that you experienced me. You should be proud of the time that you kept me. Even I'm surprised at how close I let you get to me. You should be lucky that I wanted to do more than just fuck you. You got me saying fuck you while wishing I had fucked you, because maybe that would have made you stay, but look at the others. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you using pussy as a cover-up. The same way she used, ew, that's my best friend, as a cover-up, but I slipped up. Should have known that you would secure the bitch of your dreams the first chance you get. I should have knew that you would flee once you realized that you couldn't put it down on me, all because I saw you as far more worthy. Now ain't that some shit? Well, I hope she's interesting to watch now. She's probably in the mirror every day trying to mimic the way my hips sway. Nice try, bitch. I know those poems and love letters are your favorite bedtime stories. She probably grabs that paper and that pen and every poem with amen, because you're just her God-given gift. You can't even dance without thinking about me. You wouldn't be able to move and groove real smooth like that had it not been for me. Nigga, I brought that out of you. Same way you brought it out of me. However, there's this monster inside of me that you've created, and she is sick and tired of hiding, and I am sick and tired of putting your feelings and anybody else's feelings above mine, because no one gave a single fuck while I was hurting. So if this is what it has to do, if this is what I have to do to let it all go, then this is just what the hell I'm gonna have to do. See, you fucked around with the CCB and GHP, but you ain't never met a bitch like IOB, cause I'm that B. You called me dog, but they didn't give you the right to play with me. You kept me hidden, confusing secrecy with sacrecy, baby boy. You lacking to have that bigger dick energy. You should have knew that this would happen to you. You should have knew that with all I had been through, that hurting me would be more damaging to you, but the way you left showed me that you didn't care about that. I told you, I'm an infamous girl. What I meant was, I'm the girl that takes the pain and turns it into art. Therefore, you should have knew that this would happen to you. Thank you. Yeah, so, yeah, you know. I'm shook myself. I can't believe I said this stuff, but that's art. That's art. That's art. That's art. You know, don't censor yourself. Don't let people don't worry about what people think, or don't be afraid to just speak what's on your mind, you know? Like, I'm often so conflicted with being an artist and, you know, knowing that there's older audience members and even kids that look up to me, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm an artist and I'm not gonna suppress any parts of myself. So, yeah, like I said, that was You Should Have Knew. In the background, I had a very important song playing in the background that contrasted with what I was saying. I did that on purpose, you know. And yeah, I hope you guys dig it. Sorry that I cursed a lot. I'm not, you know, but I mean, I had to say it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. How are you guys enjoying yourselves so far? Y'all comfortable? So I have come to my last poem, which I'm going to read, but I just wanted to take the time to say thank you guys so much for just coming out here tonight. You know, you could be doing so many more things, but you chose to be here with me as well as the many other amazing artists that have touched this mic today. So I am so blessed for that, and I'm so thankful to even have this opportunity. It's just amazing, you know what I mean? Like, just knowing that I wanted to create something for my city and just being well-known artists in my city, and I've always had that dream. So just to know that with my consistency and with my passion that I've gotten to this point just means a lot. And just, you know, never stop going, never give up on your dream, and be patient, and all will fall into place. So just thank you guys so much for just supporting me endlessly on this journey. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm just getting started, like, for real, just getting started. And I can't wait to just see what I grow into, because I'm not done yet. I feel like I haven't even started, you know what I mean? Like, I just want so much more. So just knowing where I start, it just humbles me, and I don't even have the right words for this right now, but I just wanted to take that time before I do this last piece. And speaking of my last piece, hold up. Can you give me that notebook? My last piece is a tribute to Augusta, to our artists, to our culture, to everything that this city has given to me. I just felt like it wasn't right to just close out not saying thank you. And I don't have this memorized, but I feel like it's more sentimental being read. And it's also a call and response piece, because I remember I would go to open mics and, like, all the cool poets would come up and be like, when I say this, you say this, and then they say it, and I'm like, yo, that's like mad cool. And I just feel like I'm cool enough that I can do that now. So that's what we're gonna do. So when I say see you later, AUG, you will say in a while, IOB. See you later, AUG. like mad cool now, y'all. But yes, this piece is entitled "See You Later, AUG." Y'all was supposed to say it. All right. I've always been one to say I love you instead of love you, and I hate saying bye, but instead see you later. Home is a place that I will always belong, but I have to go. These dreams are calling and chasing me, and this emergence is an emergency. In order for me to grow sufficiently, I have to go. But I know that you all will tell me to leave. Now I'm saying see you later, AUG. Y'all are dope. I made it my duty to make a mark on my city. I wanted my name to be known by many, but my art to be felt by many more. I wanted to pave the way for the kids with dancing dreams, and I wanted everyone to know that they can speak their minds through poetry. I wanted to be the girl way ahead of her time on her grind, and now it's time that I say see you later, AUG. I just want to take the time to say thank you to the artists of Augusta who have left an impact on me. The love that I received from you all is incomparable, and a love that I will take with me no matter what stage or city I step foot in. Thank you for believing in me, for listening in a world where many don't. I know that you believe that this is what's best for me. It's bittersweet saying see you later, AUG. This has been Unruled Monarch. I have freed myself from my past. Forgiving myself has assisted me in giving myself the love that I deserve. I have found freedom in self-expression through movements and words. Art is the one thing I know will never hurt or leave me. I have freed myself from my oppressor. I have escaped the boxes they tried to put me in. I am allowing myself to love again, to let go again, to be whole again. And lastly, I must free myself from the comforts of my home in order to live my dreams. When I return, I will have so much to give, so many stories to tell through my art, so much inspiration to pour into every soul I come in contact with. When I'm away, I will remember this place and my people, and just how much they believe in me. If I ever get greedy, I will always remember just how fulfilled I felt just simply knowing that someone believed in me. And believe me when I say I will live up to my name. I believe you all when you say you can't wait to see my name in lights one day. Believe me when I say I'm gonna make it. But this city makes me feel like I already have. I am so grateful for my extended family and a love that it sees far beyond this city. It takes a special pair of eyes to see the life, beauty, and excitement of this city. And I am one that is blessed with those eyes. I am grateful to have contributed to the artistic scene here. I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you a million times. I will always cherish the many memories, blessings, and lessons. This is an end of an era. However, Dope Spit has created a legacy for many of us. This is the end, but never will this ever leave our hearts, our minds, our souls. I know that there are more great things to come. This is the courtesy we have all anticipated. This is the curtain call we never knew would happen, but it has to happen. This is me on the stage, ready to fly away into the unknown. It hurts a little to leave you all behind, but it's just my time to shine. Lastly, I just want to say it one more time, and these are the final lines of this tribute. To a place I will always be proud to call home. To the artists I will always consider family. I may go, but my heart will never leave. However, it's about time for me to say, see you later, AUG. Thank you. The emotions, oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for coming out, like I've said a million times. I greatly appreciate it. That was my set entitled Unruled Monarch. Please follow me on social media. My Facebook is Tarika Holland. My Instagram and Twitter is at Isolated Beauty with a 0. And also please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Isolated Beauty, where I post more art-related content. And my Facebook artist page is Isolated Beauty, where I post more of a deeper insight into my creative mind and just exclusive content that you only get to see there. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for coming out. I just want to thank my poet mama, Jules, for this lovely opportunity. I just want to thank my friends and my family for coming out to support me, and just Humanitary House for allowing me to bless this space so many times. I will be doing this set in Atlanta on the 17th, and I will also be back at Humanitary House for AE The Cool series, the Black Girl Magic Show. I will be dancing there. I'm sorry I ain't dancing for y'all tonight, but you can catch me dancing there. And you can catch me dancing here in exactly a week. So I think that's all that I have to say, and much love. Thank you guys so much.
I'm gonna turn her over my knee, all that cussing. I'm just joking, I'm just playing. Clap it up one more time for Isolated Beauty.